Hello and welcome back to our continuing daily coverage of the Australian Open. I'm Natalie Wrighton from Sportsbook Review, and I've got Joao Morato on the line here from mgtennistipster.com. We've just finished previewing the men's tennis, where I gave Joao's record. So far, he's given us 8 tips, 4 wins, 3 losses, 1 void, and we've got an ROI, return on investment there, of 110.1%. So pretty good going actually for the start. But let's see what you have got for us today. Let's take a look, obviously, at the favourites. We've got Azarenka, Kerber, and Muguruza. So tell us what you like or don't like in these matches.
Well, the first one is about Azarenka against Naomi Osaka. Azarenka keeps destroying her opponents so far. Very, very solid performances, and one serious contender to win the title here. And this time she'll face a powerful young player. Osaka is doing a good run on this event. She's not afraid of hitting the ball very hard and made a couple of surprises. But this time she'll face a much tougher opponent. Azarenka likes to face these aggressive baseliners with her counter-punching skills. Can take the ball very early and not giving them many chances to attack. And the spread this time on Azarenka is lower. It's -7.5. And I think Osaka is a little bit overrated for this match, so it's possible to find some value, and I suggest to add this spread to your bets.
Okay.
About the other favorites, one of them is Kerber against Brengel. Kerber had a very tough first round, as we mentioned in our previous video, where she was close from elimination against Misaki Doi. Managed to save a match point, did a good comeback, and in the second round, an easier win against Alexandra Dulguero. Unfortunately, she couldn't cover our spread for just one game. We needed -6.5, and she won 6-2, 6-4, very close. This time the line is once again -6.5. Brengel is a solid baseline player with her backhand as the best shot. However, her forehand is very unreliable, and she can't hit very consistent with that shot. They played 3 times already. Kerber always covered this -6.5 spread. The previous match was this year at Brisbane, where Angelique won 6-3, 6-0, and I think the German can once again win in 2 easy sets and cover this line. The last one is Garbin Muguruza. He's going to play against Barbora Zalavova-Stritkova from Czech Republic. Muguruza had a trickier match in the previous round against Kirsten Flipkens. As we mentioned, the Belgian backhand slice was going to be a good weapon against the Spaniard, and she said she struggled against that kind of shot, not being able to pick the ball very well, especially with the backhand. And this time she'll face even a more trickier opponent, Zalavova. He likes to use the slices with the forehand, the backhand, use very often the drop shots. And I think the Czech can give a good fight here. Garbin's spread is not very high, -5.5. But Barbora is a very competitive player and just can't trust Garbin to cover the spread.
All right. And it's what games you look at? Are you looking at any in-play games?
No, on WTA for this day, I don't have any sort of in-play suggestion.
All right. So then let's get straight to the top play of the day then for day 6.
The top plays in the match between Ekaterina Makarova and Karolina Pliskova. Makarova loves to play on these events. She reached at least the 4th round in 6 consecutive years. She'll try to do in 5 consecutive years. Sorry, she'll try to do it for the 6th time this year, and she just seems to find her best tennis on the Australian Open. Karolina Pliskova won the previous round against Julia Gorges. Was a match where both made a lot of errors. Pliskova is a very strong server, very big, but she also doesn't have the best baseline movement. She has improved in recent years on her movement on the baseline, but still far from a very quick player. Is hard for her because she's very tall. And Makarova is a great counter puncher, gets the ball extremely early, and explores Pliskova's problems in baseline movements. They played twice already. The last match was curiously on the same event on the same round last year, where Makarova won 6-4, 6-4. And I think the Russian should once again emerge victorious on this contest.
All right. Fantastic, Joao. Best of luck with your tips, and we'll see you over the weekend.
Thank you very much.